Boys and girls, good morning. How are you? I am back again. Guess what, boys and girls? Miss Deborah miss you so much. You know that? And hear my big old hugs. I love you to the moon, to the skies is the limit. You know that? Miss Deborah miss you so much. And I hope you're doing real good on your washing your hands and wearing your mask, doing what you said, your social distance. Yes, 6 feet apart. I know you're doing it because you what? You Miss Deborah's kids. That's right. And we what? Listen, obey, and what? Follow direction. Yay! Good job. Okay, let's go ahead. And I think today we're going to go ahead and do a song. Okay, let's do this. Let's put on our thinking caps. We're going to put on thinking caps so we can go all the way around. Come on, let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Come on around here, T. Yeah, baby. Get that where got you. Okay, let's get started with our song. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Duh. You're happy and you know it, clap your hands. You're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. Happy and you know it, clap your hands. Happy and you know it, nod your head. Happy and you know it, nod your head. Happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. Happy and you know it, nod your head. Clap your hands, nod your head. If you're happy and you know it, spin around. You know, Miss Deborah, not do that too much, has you? You're happy and you know it, spin around. You're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. Happy and you know it, spin around. Clap your hands, nod your head, spin around. Okay, come on, boys and girls. If you're happy and you know it, jump up and down. Happy and you know it, jump up and down. You're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show. Happy and you know it, jump up and down. Clap your hands, nod your head, spin around, jump up and down. One more. If you're happy and you know it, say amen. Amen. Happy and you know it, say amen. Amen. Happy and you know it, then your face will surely show. Happy and you know it, say amen. Amen. Clap your hands, nod your head, spin around, jump up and down. Amen. Hey, good job. We already got our thinking caps on. Miss Priscilla, you know how we normally do this. Come on, let's do this right here. Dun, 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 dun. Team play. Yay, Miss Priscilla. Yay. All right. Boys and girls, we got a good lesson today. Oh, you're going to love it. You'll be able to tell your mom and dad all about it. It is a good lesson. And the lesson has 5 words. 5 words. Something we forgot to do also. Yes, we already put on our thinking caps. No? Guess what? Let's put them on. Let's do it again. Just to make sure. It's been a while. Come on. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Whoosh. Here we go again. One more time. Here we go. Da, 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 da. No. Come on. Here come the final one. Here come the big one, boys and girls. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Whee. Miss Priscilla, here we go again. Team play, girl. All right. We're going to get started. The lesson has 5 words. 5. Let's count. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it again. How many? 5 words. 5 words. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 words. Good job. Y'all are so smart, boys and girls. And the topic is stepping up with God's help. Stepping, like we stepping. 1, 2, pick them up, put them down. Stepping up with God's help. With whose help? God's help, okay? And it's found in the book of Genesis. Can you say Genesis? Genesis. And what book is it found in? Where is Genesis found? Is it found in the New Testament or the Old? Oh, you so smart. It is found in the Old Testament. That's what I'm talking about. You got your thinking caps and you remember so much. Okay, well, if it's in the Old Testament, is that in the back or is it in the front? Front? Okay, good job. Yeah, y'all so smart. Okay, so let's recap. We have what? 5 words. 5 words. Stepping up with God's help. Stepping up with God's help. Okay? And guess what? And it's found in the book of Genesis. Good job, Genesis. And Genesis is found in the Old Testament or the New? Oh, good job. So if it's in the Old Testament, that means, is it in the back or is it in the front? Front. Good boys and girls. All right. Now today we're going to be talking about who? We're going to be talking about God. Then we're going to be talking about a man named Pharaoh who was a king of Egypt. We're talking about Pharaoh who was a king of Egypt. Joseph. Okay. And we even talked about, Pharaoh. Oh, we talked about his wife, his children. Okay. Anybody else? The cows. Okay. So let's go back and recap. So we have 5 words. Stepping up with God's help. Stepping up with God's help. Okay. So, and it's found in what book? The book of what? Genesis. And Genesis in the back or is it in the front? Front. Good job. Is that in the New Testament or is it in the Old? Oh, good job. Okay, now who are we talking about? We talking about God. We talking about a man named Pharaoh who was the king of Egypt. We talking about Joseph, his friends. We talking about the cows. We talking about his wife and children. Okay, listen good. We got your attention. Listen good. Pharaoh, he was a king of Egypt. He had some odd dreams. What do you mean odd? Ooh, something to think about, right? Odd. Wasn't sad, but he said odd. So Joseph was God's friend. Joseph was God's what? Friend. Joseph, he prayed. He prayed and he prayed and prayed. He prayed to God. God told him about Pharaoh's dream. Okay, that's the first paragraph. Okay, so Pharaoh, Joseph said, God told me your dream. So God had already told Joseph about Pharaoh's dream. Okay, he said, you dreamt about fat and thin cows. Woo! Yeah, that was sort of odd, right? He said that you dreamt about fat and thin cows. You dreamt about good and bad grain. Okay? He said your dreams are a message from God. Okay? He will give you 7 good years. Let's go back. That was a mouthful. Let's go back and recap. Stepping up with God's help. And it's found in the book of Genesis, which is in the what? Old Testament or the New? Oh, good. Is that in the back or the front? Front. Good. And we're talking about who? Pharaoh. He was a what? King of Egypt. Joseph. We're talking about his wife, his children, cows, and the people. Okay, so Pharaoh, he was a what? King of what? Egypt. He had some odd dreams. He had odd dreams. It was so odd. Wonder why he said it was odd. But listen, it's going to tell you why. So Joseph was God's friend. That's a good friend to have, isn't it? Joseph was God's friend. Joseph, he prayed. He prayed and he prayed and he prayed. Do you have a prayer time with God? Do you talk to God? Prayer is nothing but talking to God, okay? Telling him what's going on, how you feel. He's your friend. He's your lover. He's all your all in all, okay? So God told him about Pharaoh's dream. Joseph was God's friend. Joseph prayed. God told him about Pharaoh's dream. Joseph said, God told me your dream, okay? You dreamt about fat and thin cow. Moo. He said, you dreamt about good and bad grain. Your dreams are a message from God. He will give you 7 good years, okay? So I brought you up, okay? Listen here. You will have lots of fat cows. So God is telling you He's going to have a lot of fat. So you're going to have a lot of fat cows. He said you will have a lot of good grains. Then it will come 7 years bad later. 7 years later, it's gonna come up bad. Your cows will grow thin. Your grain won't grow. There will be a famine. Anybody know what a famine is? Well, we short on food. You know how we was looking, how they was saying the meats and stuff? I thought we was in a famine too. Felt like it a little bit, you know? So during that time, God had blessed them for how many years? 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 years of good what? The cows being fat and healthy, and you were going to put that away because something was going to happen. Then you will have good grain. So you got to put that harvest and put it away for a rainy day, which is a bad day when you're short on your food. Okay, and also then he said you're going to have 7 years of bad famine. That means the cows is going to get skinny. The grain won't grow. So that means it's a famine. But listen here. Your cows will grow thin. Your grain won't grow. There will be a famine, okay? Pharaoh said, thank you, Joseph. He was so glad that he deciphered what God had already gave him. He said, you are wise. God talks to you. So I'll put you in charge. Since God talked to Joseph, Pharaoh said, hey, I'm going to put you in charge because you know how to do it, because you know what God told you to do. He believed that Joseph can take care of it, okay? Listen here. He said, I'm going to put you in charge. He said, help us prepare for the bad years. So he told Joseph, help us prepare. Those 7 years, we're going to try to put up as much meat as we can. Much butter, much sweet milk, buttermilk, chops. Ooh, what else come with? Beef. Oh, yeah. What else come from the cow? Stew beef, steaks. Yeah, all that beef. Yeah. So guess what? So they was going to put up all their food that they could because they knew in 7 more years, the famine was going to attack. The famine, meaning it's going to be a drought, short on food. Okay? So Pharaoh told Joseph that, hey, you're going to be in charge because God gave you this dream and you'll know what to do. So help us prepare for the bad years. Okay? So he did. Joseph helped Pharaoh. He found a joy in Egypt. He found the joy being in Egypt. God even gave him a wife and children because stepping up with God's help. Okay, let's go back and recap. We got a lot going on this one, okay? The topic has 5 words, stepping up with God's help. And it's found in the book of Genesis, which is in the front of the Bible, which is in the what? Old Testament. Who are we talking about? We're talking about God, Pharaoh, which he was the king of Egypt, Joseph, his friends. He had a wife, even gave him some children. We're talking about the cows. Okay, so Pharaoh, he was a what? King of what? Egypt. He had some odd dreams. His dreams was odd. Joseph was God's friend. That's a good thing. He was God's friend. Joseph was God's friend. Joseph prayed. He prayed and he prayed. God told him about Pharaoh's dreams. God told Joseph about Pharaoh's dreams. So Joseph said, God told me about your dream. He said, you dreamt about fat and thin cows. Man, isn't that odd? Yeah. Fat and thin cows. He said, you also dreamt about good and bad grain. Okay, good and bad. He said, your dream or a message from God. Okay. He will give you 7 good years, meaning he gonna give him good years of fatty cows so they can put up all this food, meat and milk, butter, everything you get from a cow. Even the cow tongue. Some people eat the cow tongue too. Yeah. But I think I ought to pass you too. Yeah, me too. Okay, and also grain. This grain was gonna be fine and healthy. It could grow a whole lot of stuff. Okay, but then here come the 7 bad years. So that means the cows started getting skinny. They were big, but then they started getting little. So the grain it wasn't good at all. So they had a hard time, people finding food because it became a famine in Egypt. But God had prepared them. Pharaoh said, thank you, Joseph. He was happy. Thank you, Joseph. You are wise. Joseph was a wise man. God talks to you. So I'll put you in charge. I don't blame you, Pharaoh. I would have said, Joe, I'm put you in charge too, because God do talk to you. You pray to him. Yeah, I would have put him in there. But you know what? I want to take a little bit further. I want God to talk to me too. Yeah. Okay. So help us prepare for the bad years. So Joseph did that. Joseph helped Pharaoh. He found joy in Egypt. God even gave him a wife and children. Because what? Stepping up with God's help. Okay, boys, boys and girls, this is our lesson for today. And I'll see you on next Sunday. Bye. Love you. Woo.